The rainforest canopy is a densely packed vertical ecosystem. At any given moment, thousands of butterfly species share this exact same column of air. Look closely and you'll see groups of entirely unrelated butterflies displaying the exact same warning patterns. Biologists call these mimicry rings, and several distinct rings operate simultaneously in the exact same stretch of forest. They manage this high-density real estate by dividing it vertically. Each ring claims a specific flight altitude, perfectly matching the height where their larval food plants grow. Tropical butterflies utilize vibrant patterns as a defensive broadcast, warning predators that the insect is highly toxic. This diagram illustrates how the rules of imitation work. When two completely different, poisonous species evolve to wear the same warning pattern, it reinforces a shared "do not eat" message. Biologists call this Mullerian mimicry. Conversely, Batesian mimicry occurs when harmless, edible insects hijack those same warning colors to gain unearned protection from predators. The result of both strategies is a dense cluster of imposters and dangerous originals, all flying under a single, unified defensive uniform. To understand how these groups interact, researchers went to the Jatun Sacha Biological Station in Ecuador, right where the Amazon basin meets the Andes. Classical theory dictates that predators quickly learn to avoid one dominant visual pattern. Because of this, every mimetic species in a given area should eventually converge into a single mimicry ring. But the data mapped here shows a stark contrast. In a single 200-hectare plot, researchers cataloged 56 butterfly species and 69 other insects divided among 8 completely separate mimicry rings. The sheer volume of distinct patterns crowded into this small footprint proves that standard geographic isolation does not explain their evolutionary paths. This vertical cross-section reveals the dividing lines. The rings separate themselves by altitude. Clear-winged mimics stick close to the forest floor, while tiger-winged species claim the high canopy. An older hypothesis suggested this provided specific light and shadow camouflage, but field observations show flight patterns do not map to shifting daily light. Instead, an adult butterfly's preferred airspace maps directly to the specific altitude where its larval host plant grows to lay its eggs. The botanical architecture of the forest dictates the boundaries. Plant ecology sets the stage for the insect's complex survival strategies. We see multiple distinct mimicry rings in one forest because the forest itself is stacked vertically. The stratification of the plants drives the stratification of the insects. This breakdown of rainforest evolutionary ecology is brought to you by the IELTS Focus.